Hey guys, so nice of you to join us here on the Catch Me Off-Road YouTube channel. Today we're trying something a little new. As you can tell right away probably, we're filming in 4K, I think. I just found out my phone does 4K and 8K and high frame rate, so we're playing around with the first video today in 4K. I think it's 60 frames per second as well, so everything's super sharp. At least it looks good on my screen. Unfortunately, I can't zoom out and give you guys the wide-angle lens because it doesn't allow the high frame rate and the 4K resolution apparently. But nonetheless, getting on with the video. Today we are on our way out to Hollyoaks ORV Park, and that is in a little bit north of Detroit, Michigan. It's a sunny day today, 55 degrees out, 54, 55 degrees, something like that in Fahrenheit, around 11 Celsius for our European friends. We are on our way to the off-road park because today is I think today is the second Oakland Mine Riders fun day, they call it. And the Oakland Mine Riders, I'm sure you're wondering what they are. It's the volunteer group associated with the Hollyoaks ORV Park, which is kind of a joint venture between Oakland County, Michigan, and the DNR, the Department of Natural Resources in Michigan, so the state of Michigan. So it's kind of a multi-use park. You can use vehicles like, trucks and Jeeps and stuff. Dirt bikes are allowed, four-wheelers, side-by-sides. Basically anything that's off-road worthy is welcome to come out and play. So the Mine Riders are the volunteer group that I help run. We work on the park. We have weekly meetings during the spring, summer, and part of fall. Usually we meet up on Mondays. I think this year we're changing it to Wednesdays actually. But nonetheless, we show up, we work on the park after hours, we put up signage, we help with testing new features, building new features at the park, and that sort of thing. And then we usually get to play around a little bit for, if we work for 2 hours, we'll get to play for an hour or so when the work is done. So it's a really fun experience. If you're interested in joining, head to oaklandmineriders.com. I'll put a link in the description. And you can sign up for as little as $20 per year. Yes, you heard that right. A whole year for just 20 bucks. How is that possible? Well, come on out and play with us and you'll find out. So we're on our way there right now. I'm actually not in the TRX, you'll notice. I'm in a new 21 F-150. But what? Did you trade in your TRX? Nope. If you've seen my previous videos, the TRX is still in the shop. Quick update on that. They are starting the teardown this week. I think they've already started as of a couple days ago. And the teardown has begun. There's a sheriff right there. I'm going to pause filming for a second. All right, the coast is clear. What I was saying was, sorry, we're on our way out to the park because, sorry, no, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about why my vehicle's in the shop. So if you watch one of our previous videos from January, I ran into a little tree and the front end of the truck is a little screwed up. So they're working on fixing it all, the whole front end. And we've been waiting on parts for the last couple of months. That's why it's taken so long. But finally, I think most of the parts are in. I think they're still waiting on a few, but they began the teardown to see if any more parts were needed. So I'll have an update on that soon, hopefully when the dealership calls me. But for now, I'm in a rental vehicle, and that's why you'll see the no smoking signs right here. And this is a 21 F-150 Lariat. It's it's not the highest trim, but it's a pretty decently spec truck. And I'm planning on making a video review of this truck, Ram owner's point of view of the F-150. There's a lot of things I like about it, some things that I don't, so I kind of want to give my feedback on that. So I think it'd be cool for you other Ram owners to see what it's like in one of the new F-150s. So anyway, sorry for blabbering, but I brought the RC truck out, little remote control car. We'll hopefully get some time to play with that. We'll try off-roading in the rental. It does have four-wheel drive and it has some different drive modes, so we'll give those a try. Hopefully they'll let me in. Normally you're supposed to have a flag on the front for these Mine Rider work days, just like the park requires. I do not have my flag. I don't even know if this truck has tow hooks, honestly, and I really don't feel like putting on the flag on a rental truck, so I'm just going to show up and see if they'll let me in. If not, we'll just drive the RC truck today, so hang tight, we'll be there soon. Alright guys, we've downgraded quality just because I found out it was taking up way too much memory on my phone, and I don't want to keep transferring them from the internal storage to the memory card. It was just kind of slow and clunky, so we downgraded to, I think we're in 2.7K now, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. Anyway, we are at the park right now, and I think we've learned something today, that if you schedule one of these fun runs for a weekday after work, which today's a Thursday, in the past we've done on weekends, and it gets a lot more popularity and attention when we do it on those days. So anyway, there's been a lot of changes to the park over wintertime. Opening weekend was actually last weekend. So the park's only been open for a few days. I think 2 days for the public since opening. And we're just gonna kind of cruise around, see how this truck does off-road. We're just in normal 2-wheel drive right now. I'm not in any special modes or anything. I'm in normal, street cruising mode. There's a cool Willys Jeep. This is our buddy Dean, and he's with Bjorn. All right, guys, we are on this track called Holly Glen. It is actually meant for like, TRXs, Raptors, side-by-sides, etc., to go pretty fast. And they just put a layer of mulch on it to do dust control as well as sound deadening. And it seems to be working great for both of those reasons, or both of those applications, but it's like being in really slick mud. And this truck is struggling. I didn't air down it at all, so I'm kind of trying to maintain some speed, and I did go ahead and put the truck in 4-wheel drive, 4-high, just because I really don't want to get stuck here with no one to help me out. But truck seems to be doing about as well as you could expect out of a road-going Lariat, non-off-road trim. Oof. Yeah, there's definitely not a whole lot of suspension travel. Probably like 8 inches or so, compared to 13 out of a Raptor or TRX. Hopefully this video is not extremely shaky. Hope my camera does a decent job of filtering some of that shakiness out, but I don't know. Oh yeah, we're getting this thing muddy. Rental place is not gonna like it. Yeah, this is very different than how it used to be. It used to be, this track was like this dirt right here, hard packed dirt. And now it's very smushy and gooey, are the best words to describe it. You guys want to go up this huge hill? Let's try it. Pre-collision assist not available. I think it might have mud on the sensors or something. Let's see what happens if I go up here. Ooh, no traction control. All right. I forgot to turn off traction control and it just completely killed it. I don't think we're gonna make it up that, honestly. It's pretty rutted up there, and I think we have ground clearance issues. Let's try a less extreme version. Sorry for the sun in your eyes, guys. Oh, I can feel the ABS kicking in. Let me go ahead and turn off traction control. So we're gonna press and hold, and it'll say advanced track off, and then you keep holding it down. And advanced track is off now. Actually, I did that wrong. Let's turn it on. We're gonna first turn off one click, so traction control off, and then we're gonna hold down. So now we'll have traction control and advanced track off. And that's on all Ford vehicles, including the Raptor. That's how you completely turn off traction control. All right, let's see if we can make it up this stuff. Come on, baby. I really should be in 4 low for this, but it's actually doing quite well, just in 4 high. And you can hear the ABS kicking in and clicking. We were very close to the edge right here, so I'm trying to take it easy so I don't slide into the side. Alright, we are good. This trail has gotten a lot narrower than it used to be. I think they need to get a dozer through here to widen it up a little bit. I'm going quite fast compared to how I normally do, but it makes for a funner video, I think. Alright, this is pretty steep. My seatbelt's locking up. Not bad, not bad, little F-150. There we go. Okay, so this next section right here is actually a very steep hill climb. Let's see how bad it is. Quite rutted. Oh man, I don't know if we have the ground clearance for this. Yeah, I think we're dragging right now, honestly. It's still going, but very slow. Okay, let's stop there because I'm pretty sure I'm ripping off the front skirt. The fuel economy little guard thing. And I can hear it dragging on the way back. We're basically acting like a plow. Backing down slowly, and I'm actually sliding quite a bit unintentionally. I just have the brakes are all locked up because it's so soft out here. Looks like no one's been up this in a little while. Let me show you what this looks like just for your reference. So this is level ground right here. You can see we're up pretty high. And we're pointing straight up in the air right now. See, the nose is up in the air. All downhill from here backwards. I've done this in the TRX before when it's been very muddy, and it is one of the scariest things, sliding backwards in reverse down a steep hill where you have no control over it. Very scary. So this is nowhere near as bad, but we're still sliding quite a bit, but I don't really care because there's dry ground behind us. It'll stop us eventually. I guess we're not making up this obstacle today, but you can see how this is, the bottom part is not very steep, and then it gets way steeper after the road curves. All right, let's turn so we don't go off the edge. All right, guys, so that was the hill. I just backed out and cut down this way. Now we're gonna just exit that and try to make it onto this little trail without hitting too many tires. And you can see there's all sorts of crazy gnarly hill climbs that you can do in a side-by-side, a vehicle, you know, a dirt bike, whatever you want. You can make it, go for it. All right. Here's a nice view of a big portion of the park. You can see the tire tree out there. All right, and this track right here to my left is called the Sandbox, and it originally started out as a like side-by-side / dirt bike track with some jumps and stuff, and we had to shut it down to full-size trucks because it was a little dangerous where full-size trucks were trying to play on there with dirt bikes. And now we're thinking about opening it back up because we made some changes to the track. So I'm going to try to wheel around to that side of it, and we'll go into that little track. We are currently on the track. Guys, sorry, I'm trying not to put too much footage from inside the truck just because it's probably really boring to you guys. So I'm probably going to cut it short here and maybe show some RC footage. If you do like this kind of footage, let me know in future videos. I can put more of the in-cabin kind of point of view, but I really don't have a photographer today that can video me from the outside, so I'm kind of on my own. So this will have to do for today, but let me know in the comments what you guys think, and I'll make it happen in the future. All right, I lied. This is too cool of a shot to miss. We're going down a huge steep hill right here. Can't remember what the name of this hill is, but it's pretty steep. And it dumps you down at the bottom. Okay, we probably need to trim these trees. You can tell no one's been down here in a while in a full-size vehicle. Just some dirt bikes and small stuff. Ouch. That's our way out over there. Alright guys, this feature right here is called Mount Magna because it's sponsored by Magna Powertrain. I guess I can get some rock crawling footage with the tripod. I brought the tripod, so I'll just set it up right here and see how this truck does. Definitely not made for this, but we'll try it anyway. Not gonna lie, that's pretty impressive from the old Ford. The 2-foot braking is what I use. It was something that was taught to me in the Raptor Assault program when I had my Ford Raptor. You keep 1 foot steady on the brake. Sorry, you keep 1 foot steady on the gas. The other foot is modulating the brakes to allow you to move and stop moving. So if you start out with full brake and about 1800 RPMs of throttle, and your right foot is on the gas and it does not move, and your left foot is what releases the brake slowly to allow you to move, and that way it's very controlled, very precise, and it allows the traction control systems to work out and grab traction like you saw. Let's see how the truck does through some articulation sections. As you probably saw, it did not do so hot. And honestly, I would not do that to my own truck. This is a rental, so I'm willing to push it a little bit and see how Ford systems do. You saw the traction control system was kicking in, trying to work as a locking differential or a semi-active differential. And it was just digging and digging and digging, so it was trying to apply brakes to the tires that were spinning in order to propel the vehicle with the other tires' traction. Obviously, that was one thing that worked out decently. It wasn't great, but it worked. But the bad thing was the breakover angle. You can see right there, we've got a little chunk of dirt missing. Over here, we've got a big spot of dirt missing. Up there's a rock that I scraped down pretty good. So, like I said, I would not do that to my own personal truck, but I hate to say it, but it's a rental vehicle. You gotta test stuff out on rental, not on your own vehicle. Oh, and before people light me up in the comment section on abusing a rental and causing issues, I want to be clear on one thing. So before I dropped off my TRX at the shop and got this as a rental, I made sure the rental company knew that I would have it for a while. And I said, hey, I have an off-road event coming up in May. Am I allowed to take your truck off-road? And they said, yes, as long as you purchase our insurance, it will cover anything. You can light the vehicle on fire, you can smash it, you can do anything you want, and you will not have to pay for anything out of pocket. And so I've done this before where I've been in the bind of not having one of my trucks running. It was actually my Gen 2 Raptor at one time, and I had to go rent a little Nissan Frontier just to do some pre-running, on light trails. And I asked them the same thing, and they said, yeah, as long as you purchase the insurance, we're completely fine with you doing whatever you want to do with it. So that's what I did this time around as well. So I am paying for this. It's not like I'm just beating up someone's vehicle and returning to them and acting like I didn't do anything. I made sure they were clear. They also told me as far as scratches go, as long as they're able to polish them out, they're only in the clear coat, that's completely fine. They told me mud, dirt, anything like that is completely fine. Just as long as you have the insurance, you're covered. So that's what I did. Hey guys, so I actually went ahead and played with the RC car for just a little bit, and I chatted with some people, and really there's not many people that showed up today, so I'm actually heading out back home now. It's 7:51 now, so we were here a couple hours. Had a good time. I'm a little tired from being outside and climbing up these hills and checking out features and stuff. They're doing a lot of construction over here, the entry area. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was kind of different than normal, but I'm just trying to put out content for people to get entertained by until my truck's fixed and we can go on some more off-road adventures. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, see you, bye.